What is up, Leo? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you from the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. If it's not part of your story, don't try to make it fit, okay? We have some crazy energies going on right now with Mercury retrograde coming in. It's kind of overshadowing everything. And with the Leo moon that we just had, if you have Leo placements, then you're probably crawling out of your skin like I am. I am an Aries Sun, a Leo moon, and an Aries rising, and a Mars Leo. So I'm a quadruple fire sign. 4 of my big 6 are fire. I have a Mercury in Pisces, and then my Venus is in Taurus. So I'm feeling it. And I understand that there's a lot of change coming through with Leo right now, okay? There's a lot of messages coming in. And so just know, if you're cross-watching, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Queen Tarot Bee. You're always welcome here. The energy, though, can come in vice versa with Leo. It happens a lot. So it could be what Leo is doing to you and putting you through, or what you're putting Leo through and what you're doing to them. If it's vice versa, leave it in the comments so I know how the energies are flowing in this week. Speaking of weeks, this is for February 15th through the 22nd, 2020. And let me think. If you want a more personalized reading from this general reading, please see my email below. You can get in touch with me via Skype or Facebook Messenger. Shoot me your email and I will shoot you a list of services for reading. Okay, I'm trying something new because I noticed that the messages are coming in so fast and so hard with this Leo moon and this Mercury retrograde are really like pressing hard down on me. And I put out a video earlier that I'm hoping you guys will watch and join in on the conversation there. Conversation being that the energy's pushing down really hard, and it's kind of making me feel boxed in. It's making my skin crawl to the point where I can't expend the energy enough. I'm running up and down the stairs here. I'm going back and forth. I'm doing readings. I'm trying to get that energy out, and it's not coming out, Leo. It just keeps continuing to pressurize. So I feel like I'm going to explode. And I'm thinking that you guys are probably feeling quite the same way right now. And so I'm trying something new. I'm just going to shuffle like crazy, like I already did, and just read straight from the deck, okay? Try and get all those messages out there. So the only thing I'm going to ask of you guys is if you could please like, share, and subscribe. Get this message out to all the other Leos like me who are struggling. I'd really appreciate that. I don't ask that very often, but I'm going to start asking so that way other people get the messages as well. Alright, let's get this shit show on the road, because it's going to be a shit show. Alright. So, Leo, as I was saying, feeling boxed in. Yes, this energy is making us feel boxed in. Also, the microphone is not acting right. Mercury retrograde. I'll figure it out after. I'll just have to scream to you until then. I'll get a fucking megaphone. Yeah. If I'm swearing, that's the energy that's coming in. You guys are pretty aggravated. You're feeling like this girl in the mirror. It's illusionary. It's not really happening, but it's there. You're feeling tied up and bundled up, like you have so much energy and you have no idea what it's for, where it's supposed to go, and what you're supposed to do with it. That's an interesting mix. Because in that, where you're feeling bundled up here, it looks like you've got the Dex Lover Boy, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups always comes to bring a message of love, of emotion, of feeling. But this particular knight is a playboy. Not fully grown to a king yet, has his own agenda. So keep in mind that this is an androgynous card, meaning it doesn't really have a sex. It can be a man or a woman in your life. So this looks like a love interest to me, okay? It looks to me like either you are bringing promises that are empty to somebody, or they are bringing promises that are empty to you. There's a lot of internal fighting inside of yourself right now. So I'm going to go with, Leo, this might be coming from your perspective, okay? It might be. If it's not, then it's not, okay? I don't want you guys getting all upset thinking I'm picking on you. But this is internal strife with the card of Leo, the Knight of Wands. So behaving like a Knight of Wands, but there's the King of Wands in reverse. With the Five of Wands, the card of strife, internal fighting, external fighting, very argumentative right now. You're agitated with this energy, okay? And this energy, it's like an itch you can't scratch. You don't know how to get rid of it. This is shadow self energy. Trust me, I've got it too. I've got my own things to deal with. Ah, look at that. The Page of Wands. Okay, so there it is. Acting immature. Acting, instead of like a king, you're acting in reverse. You're acting demanding, cruel, rude. Because the king in the upright, you guys are charming and sweet and kind and all of those things. But in reverse, you can't make up your mind. And you get very snappish. And when you're coming in as the page with a message, or someone came in with a message to you in reverse, this kind of stopped everything. Whatever was going on, this person just stopped everything. Because you weren't using your intuition. You're not using your intuition. You're not channeling the energy that you're getting right. We just had a Leo supermoon. Okay? It's supposed to be the biggest moon of the year. Size-wise. You're not channeling the energy right. So whatever you did in acting like that King of Wands in reverse, you push someone away. And that king is also androgynous. You could be female, you could be male, it doesn't really matter. It's just the way that the energies, the way that they come in. That's it. The king and the queen, they're all interchangeable. Okay? You're not using this energy correctly. You're not wanting to take a chance with the Fool. You're not wanting to chance anything. You're holding on to old bad habits for dear life because you can't make up your mind. You're not channeling the energy correctly. Okay? Now I can say I'm not going through this, but I am dealing with shadow self parts that I need to face up to. Now, you guys aren't wanting to get on this wheel and have it go up. It's like you're used to being down for so long and not taking chances. It's what's familiar. But what's familiar isn't always what's good, Leo. Okay? It's not always what's good for you. And you have to understand that. Somebody was standing there waiting for you to pull through. And you couldn't make up your mind. Okay? You couldn't make up your mind on whether you were up or down, in or out, upside down, whatever it was. It's like you left this person waiting because you were acting blind. And this person was patiently waiting for you to come in and to reciprocate. No reciprocation there. And so whatever happened, this came to a complete standstill. You got a message of, nope, stop. This is unacceptable. You were fighting with yourself because you were wondering if this was your person. But you couldn't let your guard down and your ego down. Now I'm a Leo Moon and a Leo Mars, so I can say this to you. You couldn't let your ego down long enough that you broke your own heart. And you broke someone else's. Okay? This shows me here that you couldn't make the decision on whether or not this was a celebratory event with this person or you had to self-destruct. Indecision is a decision, Leo. Okay? I tell this to people all the time. If you don't decide, the fucking universe decides for you. Trust me, I've had it happen. Many, many times. Need I remind you, Leo Moon, Leo Mars. And it looks like here you are trying to sit on your emperor throne, but what you did was throw away your opportunity, okay? You threw away an opportunity that you won't get back. And you notice you're looking away from it. You're not even acknowledging this over here. And to me, with him laughing, it's kind of a mockery. You're just looking away, you know, holding your thing, and what the hell is that? A bell. You're just looking away, holding your bell. Your bird's flying free, you're just careless, carefree. But you're really not. You're burdened with all the things that you didn't say or do. For all the walls that you didn't take down. Okay? And this is kind of a mockery of an institution. Maybe you lost your job because you were acting this way. You were fighting with your ego, with your bosses or your coworkers. You lost a relationship, a family member, a best friend, whatever it was for you. It's kind of a mockery. I feel kind of sad for you. Because whoever this person is not looking back, okay? They're going through a sadness, they're going through a hard time, but they're not looking back for you. This decision was a finality. And with the Queen of Swords, you can bet your ass you were warned about it. Okay, you were warned that this was coming. But your ego took precedence, guys. You've got to work on letting the ego down if you're looking for a twin flame. Twin flames are very rare, okay? And when you do find one, it's all about breaking down your ego and being completely naive and brand new to the world like an infant with somebody. And learning to trust them in ways that you've never trusted another individual. That didn't happen here. You had the opportunity. This was a person that you could have done that with. But you didn't take action, okay? There's no action there. In a tower moment. That's in your recent past. 0 to 6 months probably, maybe a year at latest. You didn't take action. You caused this tower moment yourself. You self-destructed. Couldn't make a decision. So instead of making a decision, you just started acting out, hoping to prolong that until you could figure out your decision. Instead of talking out with your bosses or whatever that you were having trouble making a decision, or your family, your significant other, you never spoke to them about it. You just acted out and self-destructed until the universe made that decision for you. Right back to those old habits and sleeping alone with an empty heart. Those old habits of, what? Side bitches, and that's what I'm hearing. And this is, that's just not even, I'm not even having that discussion. It's so juvenile and desperate, okay? But now it's back to, they're saying sex without feelings. That's an awkward conversation that I'm not going to have. Quite simple. You can have that with spirit. That is a conversation I'm not having. I don't want to know anything about your sex life. You can keep that to yourself. TMI, guys. TMI. There are a lot of things I know that I don't want to. But separating yourself from your emotions is not what you need to do right now. You need to get up. You need to turn yourself away from the devil, away from the old habits, and change. You made no offer toward this person. You gave them no reason, no incentive to come toward you to stay. Instead, you gave them burden. Okay? I'm not trying to be hard on you. I'm just being realistic. I'm being real. Again, Leo Moon, Leo Mars. I think I stand with the right to at least say something to you guys when I see you going down the wrong path and breaking your own heart. You broke your own heart here. How many times I can say, please take down your ego a little bit. Let somebody in. I don't know. Having side people in all of this stuff, it does not work. The more you hurt people, the more you get hurt. And your walls stay up. The more you treat people with respect, you don't earn karma. That's what I'm telling you guys. I don't mean to be hard on you, but I feel like you're not listening sometimes. And I keep seeing the same thing over and over again. Broken hearts everywhere. Whether it's yours or whether you're breaking hearts with these side people or whatever it is that's going on here. Make up your mind and go for what you want. So you don't end up like this. Make up your mind and go for what you want. Go after it. You'll no longer be sitting there on the outside with the Five of Pentacles. You'll be here expressing your emotions and actually having a true love in your life. Love that you could wake up to every day and that you know that someone is there for you. Okay? This was here. And he came in to take it away. You got a really abrupt message that was like, this is not happening. I'm done. And that person was done. The Knight of Swords doesn't fuck around. He comes in and he gives his message and he's harsh. He doesn't play. He has another agenda. He's moving on. Here's your message. Gotta go. And you're sitting there like, what just happened? That's kind of what happened, guys. And now, here you are. A hanged man. Stuck. Needing wisdom. Needing to gain this wisdom that I'm telling you. But a lot of you are going to take this as a hit to your ego and get angry. And I don't want you to. I want you to understand what I'm saying to you. And how this information can help you. So you can take it how you want. You can say that I was mean and I was too hard on you and that's not what happened. But the cards tell it. My instinct tells it. And I tell you what the universe is letting me know. How you can change this pattern and stop hurting. So that's what I have for you guys. That was my little experiment. I read a quarter of the deck just talking to you guys for a few minutes. So, if you guys have anything further or you'd like well, this is a general reading, but if you'd like a further reading, a personal reading, my information is in the box below. I really hope you guys are listening this time and not taking me harshly. This is your girl Kelly, signing off from the Queen's Tarot Beat in Boston, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Bye, guys.